confidence to the other part, the authenticity of
Mm.
what if the mom in her authentic self is not okay with her feminine sexuality? What are some ways she can begin to embrace it?
Oh, that's such a good question as well. So one of the best ways to start is to start having a practice of getting into your body. And what I mean by that is just start being aware of how your body is feeling at various times in the day, and like start paying attention to her, or whatever pronouns you use for your body. I use she her pronouns for my body. And like just touching, it doesn't have to be sexual. It's just like, okay, I like, so I do sensual movement practice with myself, with my clients. And a lot of times my clients will be like, oh wow, I forgot about my hips, and somehow just even like touching my hips and swirling them around a little bit, I'm like, oh, okay, there they are, like, hello. I think especially when we become moms or we become really, really busy, we kind of operate mostly from our head, and we're just go, 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 go. And we kind of forget about our bodies. We forget about our bellies, about our pelvises, about our legs, all of these things. And just dropping into your body can start to stir up some sensation there because of awareness. And remember, the feminine likes attention. So when you're paying attention to your body can then start to come alive again and be like, oh, okay, she's paying attention to me. Hi, cool. And start opening up, and they'll start to slowly but surely bring sensation back into the body and awareness. And with that sensation and awareness can then come feelings and pleasure, and then that can continue to escalate from there. But oftentimes if someone is feeling very disconnected from their sensuality and sexuality, it's because they're very disconnected from their bodies, and they're operating mostly from their head, and they're just like thinking about their to-do list, about the calendar, about where the kids got to go, the immunizations, the thing, like what my husband has to eat, like what to, all of these things. We're just like, it's like we're not just gerbils or hamsters running in our head. We're like a whole body here, and we just forget about everything from the neck down. So a great way to start is to just start having a slow awareness of your body, like even if while you're sitting at work, or while you're waiting for the tea, the warm water to get hot or the water to boil, just start like slowly like touching yourself and being like, oh hi, hello, here I am, I'm alive, I'm here, I'm in my body. That's a great way to start. I would say it's very simple, but that's kind of where you go from there.
Okay, so when you were saying that, I was just smiling because I'm like, oh my God, like really, like you don't think to do those things. And you call it a sensual movement practice, right? And so is that what you mean by just, touching different parts, even if it's not sexual, just to, say, okay, that's what it feels like. And also your body is like waking up and saying, okay, oh, that's what that feels like, even to be touched by yourself, just becoming kind of one with your body. um it's interesting. Because I feel like we don't walk around thinking about that or thinking about doing that until you hear someone say, oh, you should try this, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
And
so you were saying, what do I mean by sensual movement? Yes, it starts there with the sensual touching and the awareness, but then eventually it's like in movement. And by sensual movement, I just mean moving your body in a way that feels good without worrying about how it looks or anything. And my thing that I like to say is, if it feels good, it looks good. But you know what? It doesn't even matter how it looks, because it's about how it feels.
mm,
So, you can do it in silence, like a moving meditation. Just start like rolling your head around and rolling your neck, and then maybe your arms start moving, and then maybe your hips start moving.
hey, so I'm interrupting this video to tell you about this really amazing community where moms are supporting moms in a really genuine way, to be a support system in not just your life, but in your home and in your business. What's better than being with a group of like minded women who really care about you and your success? We're talking personal development, business development, co working, networking, and just support. We where we meet you where you are. That's a good one too.
For me, I like to play sensual music, music that makes my body feel alive. And notice how I say that makes my body feel alive, because I've come to learn that sometimes my body likes music that's different than what my head likes. And there's certainly music that's good for your head, like maybe music that you like the lyrics, or you like the artist, or you like, the history behind the song. But then there's music that your body likes.
Mm.
And if any of you have gone out dancing or anything, or maybe like, even if you haven't, maybe a good practice would be, I like to call it music tasting. Go on your Spotify or whatever, and play some songs that you think you might like, but like just close your eyes and kind of like start swaying your body a little bit, and like try some different songs, and you'll know when there's a song that's like, okay, my body really likes this. Like, it's moving its chest, it's moving the hips. It's like, and you'll know that your body likes it because you'll easily drop out of your head and into your body. So when I say sensual movement, yes, it does start with the awareness first, then the touching, and then eventually you'll really start moving and doing some, you know, a lot more provocative movements if your body wants to. But you kind of follow your body's lead. Do what your body wants to do, not what your head thinks it should do. There's a significant difference between the two, for sure.
I like that. And when you